my daytime
hobby,
hobby. I mean, I'm at it.
Yeah.
You know.
Plants, the flowers. That's what
Yeah.
a beautiful place.
So
You always have a breeze here.
Huh?
You always have a breeze here.
Yeah.
Always.
We're up on the hill.
Always have a breeze.
Well, you know, that was one of the things about when we were choosing the roof is that we spend our life here. This is, a lot of people will go to a resort. We live in it. This is it. This is the, I refer to it as the Spencer Hacienda. So,
that's excellent.
We invite
So
people
the
to
roof
stay
was
at that.
important because whether you're here from the kitchen, you're looking at these roofs. And when you're out having dinner with friends at the kitchen, you see this whole thing.
Looking for a roof.
Well, the roof we had was that wood shingle, and after years and years and years of patching and throwing money at it, and just said, hey, let's change it. And we looked at a lot of different types of, we were even thinking of, is there something way we could go back and put wood shake back? And you really can't. The city has codes that really don't allow it. And, we looked at a lot of different ones, and then we started, hey, maybe we should look at, standing seam. We've obviously gotten used to the texture in the roof.
The first bid we got was on a standing seam roof. Didn't fit with the house, but it just wasn't appropriate. And and then we met you, and all of a sudden you're giving us alternatives, and no other roofer gave us alternatives. They said, what do you want? And we said, well, we don't know, maybe standing seam. Well, then that's what they bid. But we were like, we don't know what we should put on this house.
Really didn't know what the options were?
Didn't know the options. And then
Hard
you
to
were
look
the
on
first.
computer.
Yeah.
You recommended, us to go and look at some of the houses.
Oh, that was
you've done,
it.
and-
Yes.
and-
You sent us a
Oh,
list
yeah.
of about 7 houses in Austin that had the Gerard roof on it.
Oh, yeah.
And when we went to see those, then we knew that's what we wanted. But once we saw the Gerard roofs, we said, oh my God, this really does have a textural feel that makes us feel like that this would be a super roof for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a pool house.
Yeah.
And it has a little kitchen room, and then a changing room, and all the pool equipment's in there, and then we have the gazebo that has the actual outdoor kitchen.
Because you were good enough to bring samples, and you would literally set them up on the edge of the house when we had the decking down, and put them up there so that we could look at it, and we would look at it in morning light, and we would look at it in bright sunlight, and we'd look at the 3 or 4 samples, in twilight, and that's how we began eliminating them.
I think we initially wanted something that had the same feel and appearance to the shake,
as the shake,
a weathered shake.
We would have picked something, and it was not going to be this one. It wasn't until we did all of that, and you were willing to move them around, did we come to the right decision, because this was the right decision.
Yeah.
But had you not taken the time to let us do that, we would have picked, obviously we're going to do a Gerard, but it wouldn't have been the color that was correct. Yeah, so I was sitting there, fretting over my flowers, and y'all took tarps from the top and came way over the flowers, so as everything was dumping, it wasn't going into my beds. And that was an extra care. You did really good.
It's all of
It's
those
too
out.
good, but this roof is beautiful, and it fits the house. Other thing on this roof that I don't want to forget about is I don't know any other roofer who would have come up with a solution for venting. We had gotten, I think, 3 other bids, and everybody was doing something different to vent. And it was all going to be ugly. They were doing cutouts in the roof and stuff that I just thought, oh my God, I don't want a brand new roof that looks like we've rigged it to vent it. And you took the time to talk to somebody and y'all discussed it, and then came up with this, and you can't even see.
Right. There's several things. One is you saw it through. You did.
Personally.
Your company, but you personally were on the job site
Daily.
80% of the time, and that was very important because we would have questions, and you'd always be able to respond. And the other thing was that you had a lot of the things scoped out. Some of the other roofers really didn't, like the chimney. You mentioned.
Nobody mentioned the chimney.
No one mentioned the chimney, and it really required a significant repair to the top. But when we sat down and looked at, the follow through, the ability to sit down and explain what you were going to do for us
And
and
to keep
everything.
the property clean while it was going on.
Keep it clean. We just felt that it was, we didn't
And
need
nobody was
the
going to
loans.
invent a venting system. I mean, literally, I think you invented the wheel in how to do a venting system. And nobody had the skill or the creativity to even think outside the box
Yeah.
on how to do this.